This is Black Light. Last video I was saying, the pimps will have these sisters selling sex to the soldiers. And the reason why I made a statement like that is because in 1967, when the National Guard was occupying Detroit, they had some soldiers or some troops stationed on the corner where I live at, in front of this factory, because some brothers was going to throw some fire bombs up there in the factory. The factory would have set blocks on fire if it would have went up, because it was like a paint factory. And some of the neighbors, reason why the troops got there, some of them Negroes in the neighborhood called the police or the National Guard there. But before they could call them, I told the brothers, I seen the brothers, I was on my porch, and I told the brothers, I said, brothers, I say, man, if you set that on fire, all of this blocks and blocks where black people live at will go up. And they took my word, because when I approached them, I said, brothers, don't do that. They was getting ready to pop me. But I explained to them, I say, think about it. I said, you're going to blow us all up. That's a paint factory, man. So they split, or they left, And not too long after that, the National Guard came. And they posted a couple of them on the corner. And while they were standing posts, two young black sisters came up, teenage sisters, being sweet on the soldiers. Offered them some water or some Kool-Aid or something to drink. And then they came back the next night and did the same thing, getting friendly with the enemy. This was back in 1967. You see how we gave each other up back in 1967? What you think is going to happen today if those all the National Guard come in all the cities? It's going to be easy for them and hard for us, harder than it is now. We're not ready for this, but see, I seen it before. I seen it back in 1967. I seen them jump out of a Jeep. They had a machine gun on the back of the Jeep, but they used carbine rifles. They jumped out of the Jeep and popped a couple of brothers because they broke in a liquor store. It was running down the street with some beer. Now they risked their life for some alcohol because they were alcoholic, dope fiends or something. And you know what? All the brothers, all the people, black people that were standing around watching it, they didn't do nothing about it. On a Saturday night, they'd shoot each other up over a woman. We some scary people. We some confused people. When they seen the army jump out the Jeep and fire on the brothers, it was about 50 black people standing around, and half of them was men. And they didn't do nothing, but went home and trembled in their shoes. Y'all ain't gonna be ready for if the troops come home and occupy the neighborhoods again. Check out InfoWars. This guy named Gerald Cinetti talking about Trump gonna bring the troops back to occupy the cities, all the troops. And check it out, Black Light.